Hey guys, I'm Dr. Swetha Karthikeyan. I'm a dentist and I have a profound love for stories. In this series of videos, I'm going to bring you stories and folktales from around the world and the underlying management lesson that they imply. So sit back and let's jump to the first story of our series. In the ancient village of rural India, there were 6 blind men who had never heard of an animal called the elephant. One day, the Raja of the village announces that a rare, magnificent animal called the elephant had been brought to the village town hall. Eager and excited to know how the elephant looked like, the 6 blind men rushed their way into the village town hall. The first blind guy goes up to the trunk of the elephant, touches it, feels it, and claims that the elephant has a leathery skin, is smooth and curled up, so the elephant looks like a snake. The second blind guy, who had been standing near the tusk of the elephant, touches it and claims that the elephant is smooth, conical and pointed at the end, so the elephant looks like a spear. The third blind guy, who had been standing near the ear of the elephant, flips it and says, "You're both wrong, the elephant looks like a fan." The fourth blind guy, who had been standing near the body of the elephant, touches it and claims that the elephant is smooth, magnificent and humongously big, claiming it to look like a wall. The fifth blind guy, who had been standing near the leg of the elephant, gropes it and says, "You're all wrong. The elephant is tall, sturdy and cylindrical like the trunk of a tree." The last blind guy, who had been standing near the tail of the elephant, gropes it and cries in excitement, saying, "You blind idiots, you're all wrong. The elephant looks like a rope." The 6 blind men then begin fighting with each other, each claiming that his own version of the elephant was how actually the elephant looked like, and dismissed the other person's idea of the elephant, claiming it to be wrong. A passerby who saw these 6 blind men fighting stopped and intervened them and asked them what they were quarreling about. The 6 blind men then explained to the passerby that his own version of how the elephant looked like, and claimed that the other person's idea of the elephant was not actually how the elephant looked like. The passerby stopped them and took a step back and looked at the elephant. He then told the 6 blind men that you are all correct, but you are all equally wrong too. Confused, the 6 blind men asked the passerby what he meant. The passerby then explained the 6 blind men that the elephant has a trunk which resembled a snake, a tusk which resembled a spear, a huge ear that flipped out like a fan, a huge body that looked like a wall, legs that looked like a tree, and a tail that looked like a snake. All these put together were the elephant, so each blind man's perspective was correct, but not the entire picture of how the elephant looked like. Similarly, in our lives, the 6 blind men could be people we know, each of them forcing their own ideologies and principles to look at a situation. But as an individual, it is important to step back like the passerby and take the whole picture before jumping into any conclusions. It is not wrong to listen to the other person's perspective, but it is not entirely correct to see things the way they see. Take a step back and look at the whole picture before you jump into any conclusions. The 6 blind men could also be one single person, you. At one point of time, you may see only the trunk of the elephant and assume it to be a snake. At one point, you may see only the tusk of the elephant and assume it to be a spear. It is also equally important to give yourself some time to see the whole picture before you arrive into any conclusions. I hope you like the story. If you think the same story could be used as another management lesson, please put them in the comment section below. If you like this video and hope this video was useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel called Bridge the Gap. Thank you and see you until next time with another wonderful story and another lovely management lesson. Thank you. Good night.